Hello everyone, welcome to another lovely video from Jayfx. And on this particular video, I'm giving you guys insights based on what's happening within the forex trading community and insights to new projects that we are working on as a community basically. So I told you guys earlier this year that I was taking on a project to kind of like transform Jayfx as from not just being a personal journal to me to kind of like a community in trading where individuals who have similar crafts like mine can come together, collaborate, and preserve our culture. And over the years, I've met so many people. I've met wonderful guys and people of different race, color, nation, and we have worked together in different ways to put together this whole technology. And around 2022, I met a group of people who kind of like had a similar objective with mine, and we came together to form this inner circle. Okay, based on we started having some kind of followers. Right, for those of you who have been following me for a very long time, you'll know that when I started J4S it was basically a personal journal. I was just journaling my trade on Telegram, and I made it public. And I noticed I started having a lot of people join up and started learning from my content, and slowly that was how I made a poll and asked the public if they were going to want me to create a YouTube channel, and slowly I evolved into what we are right now. So along my journey, why that happened, why I actually picked interest in that, was because I met a group of friends. For those of you who are old on the Telegram platform, you would know my relationship with Flint Forex around 2022, where we had the bootcamp event, the actual first bootcamp I ever hosted with the public. Then I had around 900 subscribers, and we worked together to put a space where traders came together for about just $15. And we hosted a very, very wonderful event. The recordings are all on YouTube, arranged on a playlist. So if you want to take a look at that, that was me giving insights from about 4 years ago. So I was much younger than now, and I had much little experience than what I have now on the channel. And this little group of mine came together, and we kind of like formed a rebellion group. And this rebellion now, a lot of people, like in the early stage, it was more like why is it called rebellion trading and all of that. That was simply because why we came together to work on that project, which was a public channel where we documented our chart, as you can see on the screen. It was a public channel, and yes, right now is already being rebranded as the Order of Mentors, which brings us to why I created this video in the first place. Okay, but mainly it was originally known as the Order of Rebellion Trading, and I was not the original founder of this community. It was a friend of mine who was also kind of like a mentor to me, because he guided me through Wyckoff when I was learning, and that was like in 2022. We're about 5 of us, and we all had this kind of followers on our Telegram channel, and we were also teaching people how to trade for free, using our content and our experience. So we noticed that people started coming up around that period. We had the guys who were doing trading on YouTube, like kind of like content creating, were gaining a lot of attention. Okay, most people started believing that was trading, and actually, trading can give you this lifestyle and all of that without learning much about the craft. Because if you pay attention to their charts, they don't really have that much insights to the way we do our stuff. And it kind of like created a duality in the industry, or let's say in the community, where we have these guys who are very intellectual and break down charts from their experience. I also give you guys a lot of insights to what you can do in yours, and then we also have this side who are kind of like creating content, creating videos, and a lot of low vibrational people who are interested in lifestyle and luxurious things and stuff like that. They are all attracted to those kind of videos, so they come to trading with this mentality that they can gain such financial freedom, and they don't need much insight about what trading is all about. They just have to follow these individuals, like their content, and comment on the videos and learn from whatever lifestyle they're posting. And that was like a drift, because that was not what I came here for. And most of these individuals who worked with me over the years are not people who came here for those same things as well. And we were having experience that was completely different from what these guys were actually putting out. So we decided to create this community and this public channel where we document our work, and people who are interested in what we are interested in, which is their experience and learning from the knowledge that comes with trading, can also learn from how we are good on the chart. And that was how we created the rebellion. So the rebellion community was kind of like rebelling over those guys. So it's kind of like this duality kind of stuff. And around 2023, we had about 3,000 subscribers on the platform. Over the years, the content creating guys, gained more publicity, more audience, and slowly people started leaving trading because, trading wasn't doing that nice. And the spirit of it is just around content creating and all of that. So people stopped believing that trading was real and all of that. And a new system, came in. And in 2024, which was last year, personally, I took the decision that, I'm going to go into this content creating full time. But instead of trying to create lifestyle content, I'm going to try and, do some of programming and work with the guys to try and create programs that could work into trying to educate people about what trading is really all about from the technical perspective. Okay. And that was why I started the free YouTube mentorship. I went into Forex trading. I gave you guys smart money concepts. I went to Wyckoff, a lot wave, and we're currently on harmonic patterns. All right. So the whole idea of why we are doing all this started from this rebellion trading community. So what you're seeing on the screen is kind of like a public channel where we started documenting everything. Some of the guys who were involved in the community previously, you can see their links. Some of them are very popular currently. We have like King FTP, who is like a very big public figure currently. We had a lot of individuals too. Flint Trading is also on Instagram. You can see his work, very nice. And so many other people, Pro Trade. Most of these guys are people that we have worked with together to put together this whole project and, to create this whole lifestyle of content creating in an educational way. Okay, so we featured ourselves and, we try to, create a different view in terms of content about what trading was all about because we planned to do this for the long run. And we did not see creating funny content and lifestyle as a good contribution to society. Okay, so that was the whole idea of why we created the rebellion trading community. And then over the years, a lot of people have given up in their faith and all of that. And then currently, I'm kind of like the oldest in the society who are, still active. Most of them are no longer active. They are currently inactive on working on this project because, maybe some of them have given up on the idea of is a possibility, that the algorithm could start putting up more of our content than, the luxurious guys because those guys are working overtime too, So that has passed. And currently I decided, okay, since I'm working on Jayfx, I'm going to rebrand this whole stuff. And then, technology evolved. I learned more and new guys came into the system. And now we rebranded it into the order of mentors. Okay. So now it's public. Everything is put out in the public. We all have our work shown on the channel. People who wants to learn from trading and, you don't have the fee to pay for mentors, all of that. You can have access to free mentors. We have females, males, everybody is there showing their work in a different identity. That's what the channel is all about. So when you come in there, you want to learn Wyckoff, you want to learn a lot wave. You can see individuals who, not just me, who have also learned this craft, who are also sharing their work. Okay, so you can gain access to their own channel directly just by tapping whenever the content is being shared. And this platform has been active since 2022. Okay, just that I've not been the head, I've not been the one in charge, and the guy who previously was in charge preferred it being a private community and only exclusive to people who are subscribed to our own personal channel like Jayfx House. So most of Jayfx House followers already know about this stuff. Majority of them who are old already understand that rebellion trading is something I've been a part of for a very long time. But many of them did not know that I'm currently in charge because they were here too when I was not the one in charge. Okay, so now I'm the one in charge and I decided to merge it with Jayfx House and create a separate platform where individuals who are advanced, who have learned a lot from the trading space, who wants to also share their craft the way I'm doing, who wants to also share their craft the way I'm doing, and also be a part of something great like this, can also decide to sign up for the community and also have their own platform displayed on the Rebellion channel. So the link is in the description. Okay, for those of you who would like to join and gain access to these stuffs, to our chats, to our work, the link to Rebellion, to the Order of Mentors is in the description. And then secondly, over the years, as the platform continued to evolve, I told you guys with technology stuff, we decided to also create a branch where people who also learn from this experience, who also learn from this work, these let's say these charts and these identities we put out, because as you can see, we have our own identity, which is why I also created the ebook on the identity ideology of Forex trading. Because I got that ideology of the identity when I joined the Rebellion community. And that was when I started working on Jayfx House and Jayfx as, a separate entity than, myself as John Njika. Okay, so now everything is kind of like coming out in the public, because I'm deciding that I'm not going to just manage the community as the way we used to, privately and all of that, because there's no point in that. Majority of us have gained a lot of awareness, and there's no point in just keeping it to ourselves anymore. So it's all free, and the link is in the description. So we created this extended channel for the public too, since the order of mentors is kind of exclusive to individuals who already know the craft. I decided to also, since I'm also going to be making it public, I created an extended project which I named Generated Trading Experience. That's also a different platform. Link is also in the description. The platform is designed with AI and some Telegram bot activities that gives the subscribers the opportunity to also share their experience. So what happens is that when you tap on the bot, it takes you to a chat where you can share your experience, in voice notes or on writing. And then the bot sends it to a program which some of the members of the Jayfx community helped me to put together, and then it converts it into a graphics and then sends it to the channel back. So that way, the subscribers can also share their experience and everybody could learn from it. And that way, since you're learning from a mentor, you're learning Wyckoff, you're learning Elliott Wave, and you like to, maybe you discover something new, you would like to let the public know, you can just use the Generated Trading Experience channel and then share your experience anonymously, because the platform doesn't put out anything about the sender, just the experience which is described. So this is also a kind of like a project that we decided to create to also create this connectiveness in terms of story narrating and, giving everybody that perception that trading is something that you do for a long run and you can gain multiple experience from the process. Awareness is something you can gain from trading. And the process of trading is something that is supposed to be a craft, not just a lifestyle. Okay, you can't just be admiring to buy a car. That is a goal. That is a goal. That's something you can accomplish. But after then what? And then most of these things is why we decided to come out in public and make everybody understand that learning from the experience of what you're doing as a trader is also something that can add a lot of intellectuality to your understanding, or also add a lot of technicality to what you do in your life as a job, a hobby, or even a sport. So trading is a craft, and it's a craft that we who are also technologists and individuals who love the social media as well are also trying to put out valuable content, not just lifestyle and showing you that you can get rich quick with trading. Okay, so the platforms are currently public and the links are in the description for those of you who would like to be involved in it. So I thank you all and see you on the next episode. Bye.